this one, I just need to know I need to get it flag high because it's all sloped towards you off the front. So I'm not actually going to take the flag on. I'll probably aim at the flag. The wind's going to push it right, and in the middle of the green would be perfect for me.
So how far is this hole?
I don't know. I just zapped it. Didn't even take a notice. I was thinking about what I was saying rather than 169.
Okay, so 169 to the flag.
Yeah.
What's the wind doing?
It's helping off the left a touch.
Okay. What yardage in your head are you going to hit?
170 is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But the wind's helping.
So because we are slightly higher as well, does that do anything to the flight of the ball?
It's going to come down from our greater height, so it should stop a bit more. Which has just made my decision. I was going to go with 8, but I'm going to go with 7, a little bit smoother than a full 8. If I can find a 7 iron, that is, of course.
There it is.
Where is it?
There
it is.
Okay.
Filthy.
So sometimes having a chat to yourself, even though you may look like a psycho, actually is really beneficial because you can actually talk things through and make it clear.
I don't know where that's gone. Did it stop short of the
So
beats?
I think it might have just maybe gone in them, but should we hit another one?
Yeah, provisional.
So all I would say is I never saw the calf show.
Yeah.
I never saw you rotate all the way through. You just kind of backed off of it a bit. This is the correct club, Ben, so you have to commit to it.
Commit.
Jeez, the wind just took that. But how much better was that swing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, loads better.
Saw the calf show on that one. Ching ching.
And again, I'm frustrated.
Oh yeah, you can do that one, thank you. So, I love my job because I get to see the best of people. And with Ben could be a really, really, really good golfer. And I don't know if
Could be. I am, I think.
But no, but I think you could even be even better. But I generally don't know if you know you could. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the problem is that he's still probably thinking about that bloody pitch shot.
Yeah.
3 holes ago, and then the top shot, and then that. I think.
Do you know what? I think it's a bit deeper than that.
Okay.
I know this is going to sound ridiculous. So Sunday, I played full 18 and shot 4 over par, and that's what I'm expecting to do again right this very second, even though the conditions are at least twice as bad.
Do you know what? Once I was 21 years of age. I would like to be 21 again, but that's in the past.
Such a nose.
Such a nose. Thank you, Ben. We love you too. So that is beautiful, but for the bitch fit that you had on the tee, it's actually not that far off. Is it, Ben?
No, it's not.
No.
But again, I think my own expectations
should be in the hole, shouldn't it?
They get the better of me. I'm going to clean that one, funny enough.
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh my god.
What are you doing this shot?
I'm actually going to try and play the same shot as I've played the last 2 times pitching.
Okay.
Bit lower. But this one's going to come out high because I'm on an upslope.
Okay.
I know that. So it's going to stop a bit quicker, so I'll just give it a little bit extra. Which I haven't done quite yet. We'll do that this time.
So we've still got a 60.
60 degree again.
60
yeah.
degree again.
And I'm probably talking about me now.
No, we're not. Whoop, whoop. So from someone who had a head fit off the tee, we are there in 2 shots. What does it look like this green's doing to you?
Well, that's the problem. I never know on this one.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't look like it does,
Okay.
it feels like it does go to the right. I'm going to trust my feeling.
So you're aiming where?
Probably half a cup left.
Okay.
Something like here.
Okay.
But then...
You have to trust it.
Yeah, no, I'm trusting you. It's too hard.
What are we doing on this hole then?
You want to know, do you?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about this hole because the other holes are irrelevant now because we've been and done it.
Yeah, but I'm still thinking about 3 bogeys in a row.
I know. Okay.
So for this hole, my left to right shape kind of suits it.
Yeah.
So I know I can kind of step on this one a little bit more, because if I go right, I clear the rubbish just here on the right hand side, and actually I can hit my neck shot over the trees in the distance up there.
Yes.
So I kind of feel like I'm comfortable stepping on this.
Cool. So we go driver?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Go driver or go home? Go for it.
I was just saying that even when I do go left, I can still hit a wedge over the trees on the left hand side to get to the green anyway. So it's, even though it looks narrow, I feel like this is one of those ones I can go for.
Okay.
We're going to have to wait a minute though.
Yeah. You had just played the last 3 holes birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yeah.
How would you be feeling?
It's ecstatic.
Would you still be thinking that you did birdie, 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 or would you just be playing the next hole as it is?
Probably a bit of both, but what I would feel is I wouldn't have to think about my swing so much. And that's one thing that happens when I start getting a little bit ropey. I start thinking about it too much and trying to change things on the course.
And how does that work for you?
Not very well.
Okay, so what are we going to do now then, Ben?
I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, just a normal drive.
Because it is. It's no different.
All I'm doing is just stepping on it a little bit more.
Okay, so we're still using our body, still turning, still showing me the calf.
Yeah.
So we are having to wait just because everyone and their cousin is out today. Because we have to wait, there's nothing we can do about it, is there? So it kind of, even if you stood on the tee looking like you're savage still, he's not even talking to me. He's not even talking to me about anything. This is just not going to help. So I just think stand away, get it clear again of what you're trying to do. Where's your target line, and just swing at it.
Yeah.
Bring the Freddie couples back.
Say that again?
Bring the Freddie couples back from yesterday.
Yeah, try. Not the. I reckon you can see my fingerprints in my grips at the moment, how hard I'm pulling onto this thing.
Okay.
Bit of anger. Just like that. Why didn't you do that?
Just do it. He's bombed one. Did you just put that in the hedge?
I don't know where it's gone.
It's flown straight at that hedge. Like literally bombed.
Which hedge?
The green hedge in front of us. Well, not in front of us, the one that's... So commit to it like that last swing.
Yeah.
How far is it saying?
89.
Okay, so 89 yards uphill.
Yeah, uphill.
Wind behind?
Wind behind. 50 degree.
Okay,
But not a full one.
okay.
And I'm actually going to take over the tree rather than try and go right.
Okay, so pick a line.
Yeah. Pick a line.
What's your line?
My line is actually directly at the flag.
Okay.
So literally just over the edge.
That's cool.
And all I've got to think about is making sure it's only 89 yards, not 110 or whatever it is. shank now. It's lovely, yeah. Some putt coming up there.
Right, so
let me get my bag out of the way.
this is Ben's shot. This is Ben's horrendous shot in his head that he mishit it. And
I did.
but we are pin high, yes.
Yeah.
It's a gross line. And yes, we wouldn't want this shot ever. So your challenge is, can you get this down in 3 or better? You love a challenge.
I'd like to think I would, but
3 or better, Ben?
3 or better.
Okay. Yep. So this is where I said 3 or better. Three or better.
I hit that way too hard,
but you're up here though, Ben, because if you hadn't hit it, it was down there.
Yeah, no.
So I would rather see that any day of the week. Okay. Probably my favourite par 3 on the golf course. Sneaky little drab hole. Ben, is this where you had your hole in one?
No, not here. The hole I had a hole in one was much harder than this.
Which hole did you have your hole in one on?
17th.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So 100 and off the whites, 187 yards competition. Lovely. Little 6-iron.
Beautiful. What's interesting about this, Ben?
Well, I'm not going to swear, trust me. It feels like the wind is right up her backside here.
Yeah.
It's helping, but then if you look down at the flag, it looks like it's coming hard off the right.
So bizarre.
So
but you
it's going to help, but then going to go left a bit by the looks of things.
But I do think massively it's behind. Like you said, I mean, even that leaf told us it was.
Yeah. We've got 135 downhill.
Okay.
What's the play, Em? What's the play?
What is the play? So what do you hit? What do you hit 120? That you don't have to go after?
A soft wedge.
Can we try and hit a soft wedge?
I'll hit a soft wedge if you like.
Beautiful. Line please, and then...
I'm not actually going to go straight at it, I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm going to aim a little bit. See the fir trees in the background? I'm going to aim to one of the trees on the right.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping the wind will push it that way.
Okay, so you just set up, you swing. Best swing so far. Is that? Okay, so it's literally pitched and then it span back about.
It's pitched about 1.5 foot away and span back about 20 feet.
So did I get the right club?
Yeah, you did. I'll give you that, caddy.
Skills. Ben, this is where yours landed. This crater. Oh, Ben. Landed like 3 foot from the hole and then it span back all the way back there. This is how you repair pitch mark, peeps. Bring the grass in, not the mud. And then we tap it. Bit of green keep in. Looks beautiful. Nice work.
People forget to do that sometimes, actually. I say sometimes, a lot of the time, don't they?
Challenge.
2-putt.
2-putt challenge.
I reckon it's going to break that way.
Okay.
And it's uphill, so it's a bit firmer. Up the hill.
Two-putt challenge, Ben.
Yeah. I like to make it tough for myself, obviously. And it didn't break to the way that I thought it was.
Yeah, because you absolutely rammed it past.
Come on.
Two-pot challenge! Yay! Oh my god, Ben. What's this hole?
This is the hole-in-one hole that I had 2 weeks ago. Check out my Instagram for all the details.
Check Ben's
Big
Instagram.
Ben Golf.
Big Ben Golf?
Yeah, at Big Ben Golf.
And your YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, same, but I haven't done YouTube video for a while. But
you
we'll
going
be back.
to?
Yeah, absolutely, we'll be back. And I'm munching on a pasty that I'm...
Love a munch of pasta. So we've just finished playing, how many holes?
6.
6 holes on the badminton. Going to make a couple of videos in lockdown for that. So we haven't really chatted on the way back.
No.
Yet, because we were saving it for this conversation. How did you feel you played?
Do you want to be honest?
Yeah, just chuck it.
Oh, terrible.
Okay.
Honestly, terrible. I think playing so well over the weekend hasn't helped today. Just because my expectation was so high, and I don't feel like I really hit a golf shot until probably the last shot of the par 3.
What did you shoot at the weekend?
74.
Okay. So the problem is this, like we've talked about it, and we are going to drill it in. So when we were walking back, I did say to Ben, his mindset is the thing that is stopping him at the moment, because if you always have this thing in your head about how you've played back in the day, even if it was at the weekend, it's still somewhere in the past. You're always comparing your golf to that, and the weather may have been different today, the ground conditions may have been different, but it is a different day. So if you always compare to your best round or your good round before or your worst round before, we are never thinking about that shot in hand. I reckon you hit maybe 2 or 3 shots today that you were really 100% clear on, and that's why the outcome was better for those.
And that makes sense. I think I've been trying a lot to, like you say, commentate what I'm trying to do in my own head, and when I do that, I hit a lot better shots.
If you notice today, the shots, the holes that you told me exactly where you were aiming, exactly what you were going to do, and that's why I kept asking you, is you played that shot better. The outcome was better because you fully committed to it. The couple of shots that you just didn't commit, and then with the speed you hit it, your club face then gets open, and then even so, I don't think your baddies were as bad as they were a year ago. Your baddies a year ago would have hurt someone.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I'm playing better golf. Last week alone, without banging on about it too much, I played 3 or 4 times, no, 4 times, and it was a 75, a 78, an 80 and a 74. So I know it's in there, and I can play better than that. It's just, today, only playing 6 holes and thinking I'm 4 over after 6 holes is a bit...
Maybe we should start playing more 6 holes though, just to kind of get you have to start quicker. You have to warm up quicker, because I think that was... I just think we were a little bit rushed to start off with. Maybe we have to do because you never know what happens if you're playing in a golf comp and you're late or you are running late, whatever. Perhaps we need to get you doing that.
Possibility.
So we're going to do some more work over winter, depending on lockdown. But I do think mindset is where we need to go with this.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for today, Anne. It's been good.
Ben said...
You've been good. My golf's been a little bit questionable.
No, but we're going to do more, so it's all cool.
There.
So this is going to be on my YouTube, but we're going to do some YouTube videos on Ben's, which is...
at Big Ben Golf, which I haven't done a video for a little while, but we'll be back. And
you do your Instagram as well?
Instagram all the time, so at Big Ben Golf again. Come and check me out. It'd be nice to see you all there.
Take care. Bye-bye.